Hey everybody, I wanted to make a few different videos today, but it's gonna be a little busy for me. I'll get to it. One thing I wanted to make real quick, I wish I had my paintings with me, but there are paintings that I've made where I've tried to just let my mind go as I tried to paint. So it just paints itself, if you will. And there are two paintings in particular that I wanted to bring up to you. I wish I had them here. I wish I could find them for you. Maybe in a box somewhere. Maybe they're still up in New Hampshire. Hope to God not, because I want to find it and show it to you. But I'm going to discuss it with you real quick. There are messages in it that I started to think were there that I didn't even realize until pretty much just now. So I decided I wanted to write something down on my little whiteboard here and then discuss it with you. So I had two paintings that I made. I didn't really give them names, I just painted them. In one of them, there was what looked like earth, wind, and fire. The earth was coming from above, as in there was like an asteroid or something. It was just, you can tell it was coming down, flying from above into the earth. There was the wind and water, which were trying to blow and wash away the third temple, which was down below. I'll get to that in a second. And fire was being held by an unknown giant, which was half giant and half serpent, which the serpent's tail went all the way down to the third temple I was telling you about. And I guess the way that it was holding it was by a morning star, like an actual weapon, morning star, where the head itself actually looked like a pentagram, and it was pointed down as a pentagram. So essentially the top part of it was into the handle itself, and fire was coming around it, and almost like a 666. It was weird. And the tail of the serpent went down and wrapped around the third temple on either side, where the water was trying to wash away on one side, it was blocking it, and the wind that was trying to blow it away, it was blocking the wind as well. It's weird. The temple had 3 pillars, and held within the temple itself was spirit, and it was trapped. Again, weird. So that was one painting. The other painting that I made, it had on one side horns blowing from above. So essentially it looked like golden horns, and they're just tooting. It was a beautiful day, and the clouds are kind of blowing through. There was wind coming from it. Anyways, the earth below was mixing with water from underneath, and there was a crack made in the earth like an earthquake. And it was shaped like a lightning bolt. Anyhow, on the other side, there was darkness, like completely darkened sky, maybe a little bit of a purpley kind of feature to like the clouds, and there was a storm going on, just continuous storm. And you could see on the very top right corner, it looked like Saturn. It looked like a bright planet that was swirling. At least, the actual thing itself looked like it was swirling in a certain way. In the very center was a temple, and it had a triangle on top, and the actual temple itself was formed by a U, which was made by 2 arms. Inside the temple was blood and almost looked like plasma or like energy of some kind. It was bluish. It was weird. So the U on one side was the Templar cross, and it was handing over a key that was shaped like the Roman PX, but the key was at the bottom of the P. And the other side, the other arm that was coming over, had IXXI, and it had the David Star symbol on it, and it was handing over a cube. So essentially, it was like they were handing to each other something and almost hugging at the same time, hugging this power. And again, it was just extremely strange. Last but not least, at the bottom left of the actual picture itself was like a serpent. It was kind of rising its way up and opening its mouth, making it bigger and bigger and wider, and even lengthening out its jaw and trying to roll its tongue out, almost trying to eat this entire thing. And as it was doing it, it was almost like trying to devour the world with it. But needless to say, it was rising out of what looked like a bottomless pit, like a swirling of darkness from below. So again, I don't know what it all was. Maybe it's absolutely nothing and I'm just insane. But as I've been finding Christ, I find that God talks to us in some of the most mysterious ways if we let Him. We just have to know how to read what He gives us. Anyways, maybe that's something, maybe it's nothing. I hope it's nothing, but I have a strong feeling it's something. Who knows? God bless to you all. Good luck.